Hello and welcome to Playing Cards Tarot. Today's reading will be about what do the Fae have to say to you. We have 3 piles to choose from, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take your time to choose your pile and let's get started. Alright, let's start with pile 1. Let's see what your card says. The King of Pentacles. So right away, I'm sensing that the source of your abundance or your financial well-being at this point in time is actually because of fairies. They're watching over you whether you know it or not, and your financial success is coming from them taking care of you. You might have a garden or potted plants, and the Fae are saying that they'd like you to spend more time taking care of it. Spend more time gardening. Spend more time arranging flowers or buying flowers. Because that's where their energy is concentrated, and that's where they also have made their home in a sense. So they'd like you to reciprocate the kindness that they've given you by taking care of where they live. Yeah, they sense you to be a very mature individual, and this financial stability that you're experiencing is definitely given by them. All right, let's see. I think I'll pull another card from the tarot deck, and then we'll move on to playing cards. Okay, this one popped up fast. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, it feels like your life purpose has to do with giving. It has to do with the giving of something, of maybe of time, of money, things like that. And the Faes are saying that they've given you stability in your life, not just finances, just overall in your life. The stability is so you can give and fulfill your life purpose. So they're watching over you in that way. Okay, let's check out the playing cards. Five of Pentacles. It feels like in the past you've struggled financially and you've struggled with stability and you didn't have this before. And it feels like there's this fear that it might arise again, that your stability or your stability of your finances or your health or just generally in your life, you have this fear that it might go away, the stability might go away, and that instability might come back. And the Faes are saying, like, you work yourself so hard that if there is instability, it would come through the lack of balance of work and play. So you should take some time to relax, or even like if you haven't taken a vacation, it's a good idea to take a vacation just to balance out the way that you spend your energy. So, and they're also saying that the instability likely won't come back, but if it does come back, the only reason would be from a lack of balance. Okay, let's see what else the cards have to say. I mean, what else the Faes have to say. All right, we have 2 of the King of Pentacles. So the Fae are saying that to expand financially, it would be a good idea to start a business. It feels like they're planning to plant some sort of idea in your head soon. And then if you take that idea and run with it, then you'll expand financially. So it feels like the Fae are saying that. Let's see what else there is. Okay, so this is either the Page or Knight of Wands. We have to flip it and see to see. Okay, that means the Page of Wands. It feels like starting this new business or this new venture to expand financially is going to come with a steep learning curve. It feels like it might be something you've never done before that you have not mastered yet. So it feels like there's a learning curve ahead of you where you do have to, or you have to learn new things, new skills, even like new social skills as well. Like expanding yourself, expanding your emotional intelligence and your social intelligence. But yeah, there's definitely this steep learning curve. Let's see what else the Fae have to say. Oh, okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like something to do with gardening, or like a garden would give you inspiration. So spending time in a garden, sitting in a garden, taking care of your plants, that would help connect with the Fae a lot more strongly. And when you strengthen that connection, they're going to be able to drop that idea in your head more easily. Otherwise, it's like otherwise your mind is like unreachable. It's like there are 2 doors that are just like a double door. Like it's like there's a double door that's locked, and the energy just can't push through into your mind. So you want to open your mind up, and you can do that by gardening or spending time with plants. You can like water them, spend time arranging them, buying more for your house or your home. Buying more potted plants or buying more flowers to put in a vase. Things like that. Also, tidying your house up. Like a good cleaning session would also help, because there are Fae present in your home, and it feels like they would find it very, very enjoyable if you were to clean or to make it to just clean it and like make it as though it's presentable for a stranger or like a friend to come into your home. Yeah, to make it like presentable like that also would connect you with the Fae, because they would very, very much enjoy being in your house in that state. Okay, let's pull a final card. All right. 8 of Cups. I'm getting 2 messages from this one. The first one is that for some of you, the Fae are not going to stay. They're staying for a period of time, but then they're going to leave. So, and it seems like it's probably because they're staying for a period of time until the blessing is seen through. And then once the karmic cycle that you're in is over, or like you've learned whatever lesson there is to learn, something like that, because this feels connected to the abundance or the financial success and overall life stability you're experiencing. So like once that's over, I feel like they're going to leave because they're not going to serve you anymore. Now the other group that this message is, the other group that the second message is for, is that is that there's going to be a lot more fae coming into your home, into your garden, and into like your general living space. And this is because your home has become like a welcoming place for them. So a lot of them like to come by to visit, and a lot of them like to stay for a little while. And this has nothing to do with your blessing. It's just the fae have found your home to be a hospitable place, and so a lot of them like to come or would like to come. All right, that's all that I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune into future videos. All right, Pile 2, let's see what your card says. The King of Cups. Okay, it feels like the faes have granted you emotional stability. Like, it feels like you have experienced a lot of intense emotions and a lot of mood swings, and that and they get in the way of daily life. Like, you would feel emotions so intensely that like you would like burst out crying in public, and you won't be able to control it. Or you would get so stressed over something that it made you sick, and or so anxious over something that it's made you sick. And the fae have seen this, and they've come in and they've made it so that it's not, I wouldn't call it a blessing, but like a gift basically. They've given you a gift of emotional stability, so you feel like your emotions are not so wild or so much of a roller coaster that you can't handle them. All right, let's see what the playing cards say. What the fae would have to say using the playing cards. All right, King of Wands. So right off the bat, I sense that there's a great deal of energy within you. It's like this kind of energy where if you bottle up or don't let it out, it's going to turn inward and harm you. So you have to find ways to release this energy bit by bit every day, so it doesn't like turn inwards and like cause harm, like bodily, like to your health, or even like to your mental state, to your mental state. And it feels like the fae are saying that you can unleash this energy through creativity or creative works. I'm seeing an image of watercolor paintings. So maybe watercolor paintings are something that you would like to do that release this energy. And I'm also seeing fingernail art. So if you were to, so like getting your nails done is also a form of art. And it feels like the fae are saying, if you like pamper yourself, creatively pamper yourself, like if you were to have a bath and you were to put in like a mix of herbs and salts that are made up by yourself, like pampering yourself creatively would also help release the energy. Okay, let's see what else the cards have to say. What else the cards say about, I'm not making sense. What the cards have what the cards are showing, what the Fae are saying. So we have the Six of Swords. It feels like you're overdue for some fun. It feels like the Fae are saying that you've been a bit of a workaholic lately, and it's time to loosen up and have some fun. Go grab a drink with a friend. Like take some time off from doing, like, if you're, it feels like if you're so busy with so much on your schedule, it's because you think I have to do this. Like, for example, you're looking at, if for example you do chores, if you do chores every week and you have like such a busy schedule and you're doing chores, you're not leaving yourself you're not leaving out some time for some self-care or for some fun in your life. And you think, oh, I have to do chores every week. But for instance, you can do laundry every week because like you're going to cycle out of clothes, but you don't have to mop the floor every week. So the Fae are saying like some of the things that you think I have to do every week don't necessarily have to be done, and you can take some time instead to just do some self-care activities and like have some fun, because you're just working so hard right now that it's going against their gift for you. It's going against the emotional stability. And yeah, if you like continue to work too hard, you're going to burn out and you're going to start experiencing intensity, like the roller coaster side of your emotions again. So like they're saying to take care of this gift that they've brought you. It's to go and have some fun and to have some time to self-care. Let's see what else. Oh, right. These cards have popped out. So we have the Major Arcana, which is represented by the Joker card. And then I had to pick another card to see what the Major Arcana is, but a card had already popped out for it. So this is either the Hermit or the Sun. We're going to have to flip and see. All right, that's the Hermit. It also feels like you've been alienating yourself. Like you've been so busy, and that's part of the reason why you've been alienating yourself. But it feels like in general you have been alienating yourself, and you haven't wanted to be social for quite a while now. And the universe is saying this is affecting your happiness. And not the universe, sorry, and the Fae are saying this is affecting your happiness, and they can see that. And it's like they want you to go out with a friend and to grab a drink, or to go out with a friend and to go somewhere like, I don't know, a festival, let's say. Yeah, they want you, they're saying that it's affecting your happiness. And they're even saying that whatever burdens that you have right now, it doesn't have to be carried alone. You might be so busy and it's been giving you so many burdens. And they're saying that you don't have to do it alone. So instead of like taking on all the tasks by yourself, you can delegate them to a friend who can also who's capable of doing them as well. Like for instance, if you have to take your dog out for a walk, instead you can ask like a neighbor to see if they can help you take your dog for a walk, and then you'd have freed up time to do other things, or rather to take some time for self-care, or or some fun. All right, let's see what else they have to say. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, it feels like the Fae are saying that you have so much on your plate because you want everything. Um, like you don't want to give up on anything because you want everything that what you're working towards will bring. So you filled up your plate because you want everything, and they're saying that you can also help um, you can also lessen the busyness by sorting through what you really want and what you just want but not need. Um, yeah, they're saying like figure out between your desires what you really need and what you don't necessarily need, and that would help clean up some of the busyness. Let's pull one more card. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. It feels like they're saying to not forget about them because they're in your home right now, and they would like it if you were to like give them a bit of milk or a bit of milk and honey or like some cake just to show your appreciation because they've given you the gift and you have not given them anything back, so there's like a reminder there to please give them something back, and have that reciprocity with them. All right, that's it for you, group 2. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune into future videos. All right, pile 3, let's take a look at your card. The Six of Wands. Right off the bat, I'm getting there's a sense of celebration. Like I'm hearing it's a time for celebration. So, it feels like you have, through your karmic cycles, you have now finally learned a lot and like learned the lessons, and you have come to a position where you've arrived back at source. It's like if you imagine like you've wandered away from home and then you've learned all these lessons and then you come back home, and that's like coming back to source and coming back in like alignment with source. So it feels like there's a lot of celebration regarding that. Yeah, like the universe is celebrating for you, and through the celebration they're going to bring a lot of blessings. um yeah, let's see what those blessings are. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, I sense that your intuition is about to be really, really open. Yeah, that's one blessing. Your intuition is going to be extremely, extremely open, and you're going to be able to sense frequencies from other dimensions. So for example, the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, you'll be able to collect almost claircognizantly energy and vibrations from those areas, from those dimensions. And you'll be able to like make sense of the abstract ideas that come from the fourth and the fifth dimensions. So you'll be able to make sense of that. Let's see what else. No cards are popping out. This might take a little while. And we have either the Knight or the Page of Cups, and we're going to have to flip this to see. All right, that's the Page of Cups. It feels like you're going back to your essence, like learning those learning the lessons that come with those karmic cycles has brought you slightly separate from your life purpose and your life goal, but it was necessary because you had things to learn that was a step away from your life purpose and goal, and now it feels like you're coming back to that. It feels like, it feels like the universe is going to respond to that by giving you, like a better life is what I'm hearing. Yeah, like a better life. In terms of blessings, though, aside from an extreme opening of your intuition, I'm also sensing that you would be gifted with a child. So if you want to start a family, this is great news. You'll definitely get a child. If you don't want to start a family, though, this might have to do with a pet. So you'll be getting a pet as a companion. Let's see what else the Fae have to say. Are there any other blessings, or are these the only ones? It's almost like the Faes don't want to tell you what your blessings are because it's meant to be a surprise. We have the Six of Wands again. So definitely it's a time of celebration. They're also congratulating you on overcoming like such a big obstacle in your life and for choosing the right direction, which is to follow the growth of your soul. That's the right direction instead of rejecting that. Yeah, a lot of celebration coming in. All right, we have the Two of Cups. It feels like you're also going to meet someone that you're going to end up in a relationship with. This might be a friends with benefits situation because of the next karmic cycle that you're embarking on. But this also could just be a relationship that starts off slow. It is a serious relationship, but it starts off really slow. Yeah, those are the two scenarios that I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else the Fae have to say. And we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it feels like your strength is your intellect or your rational intelligence side of like the brain. And they're saying that when you open your intuition to not like when this blessing comes, when this blessing of intuition comes, of opening your intuition up a lot more, you might at first reject it because your gut feelings are not rational, or your gut feelings are not logical, and you don't know where they come from. So the Fae are saying, don't reject it, let the gift come, and let the energy flow through you. Let yourself be that channel for the universe, and to let yourself, like, through your intuition, be guided more and more towards alignment with Source and with your life purpose. Let's pull one more card. The Three of Cups. So definitely go out and celebrate, because this is the time to. In the physical world, so this is like the world that we see and we touch. This is a 3D world. In the physical world, it feels like you've experienced some form of success as well. Aside from like the karmic lessons side of success, you've also experienced some physical success. So like maybe you've got a promotion, maybe you've had more money come in, or like you've made more sales in your business, that sort of thing. So that's definitely something to celebrate. And the Fae are saying, go out, have like party a little bit, and have some fun. Yeah. Alright, this is all that I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune into future videos.